Thanks for joining us. I'm Shamir Owens. Now to flood-ravaged Kentucky. The death toll rose again today. At least 25 people have been killed, and more rain is in the forecast this weekend as rescue crews struggle to get to the hardest hit area, swamped by what's being described as the worst flooding to hit the region in decades.
Well, obviously more fans getting ready for the first football game of the season in Michigan today as the Western Michigan Broncos take on the Michigan State Spartans. And Shamir Owens with our News Nation affiliate WLNS is at Spartan Stadium as the first tailgate of the season officially kicks off.
It's that time of year again. College football season is here, and fans are not holding back when it comes to celebrating the start of the season here at Michigan State University. And in good tailgate fashion, the grills are fired up and the coolers are filled to the max. And we got some beer pong over here. Guys, what's going on with the beer pong game? As you can see, there's a lot of fun going on. Take a look at this. Just accidents happening left and right here in Michigan. This semi-truck jackknifed and landed in a ditch. Officials say it's one of many accidents just like this. At one point, 127 was closed in both directions due to cars sliding off the roads. And over in West Michigan, this postal truck was ripped to shreds by a semi. And another accident in the state, this one a pileup involving nearly a dozen vehicles. Many emergency responders are hard at work, like Matt Green of PJ's Towing. He says that while he has extra staff on board, dangerous driving conditions may have some people waiting a while before they can get to them.
It increases our load by almost 50%. We have over 20 plus trucks out. They're staying busy nonstop until this weather's over. With the roads as slick as they are, icy, snow-covered side streets that aren't plowed, we do take a little extra time. The guys know that when they're responding to a call, we'll get there as quick as we can. We'll take our time. We want everyone to get there safe.
Officials say that if you don't have to go out, stay inside. And if you must go outdoors, drive carefully, take it slow, and remove all distractions, because making it to your destination is so much more important than not making it there at all. Here for you in Lansing, Shamir Owens, 6 News.
Some local senior citizens got a special delivery today just in time for the holidays, a time of year where many of them are overlooked. Shamir Owens takes us along for this holiday drop-off.
The role of a police officer, at times it absolutely is law enforcement, but a lot of times, or more often than not, it's more of public servant.
For the last 22 years, the Tri-County Triad, including the Lansing Fire and Police Department, celebrate No Senior Without Christmas. Public safety partners within the Tri-County area nominate seniors 65 and older who live alone and have low income to receive a gift.
We load 400 boxes of all these non-perishable food items. You know, some nice stuff too, hats, gloves, some things for their house.
It's a fun day. I like it. I'm always excited for this day.
6 News got a chance to tag along with LPD officer Glenn Briggs as he went door to door for a special delivery.
Police Department, how are you?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good.
The items in the boxes were donated by local businesses and sponsors.
There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. There's food and clothing and non-perishables and some fun stuff and some things like that.
Thank y'all, man. God bless y'all.
Absolutely.
I sure do appreciate it.
Then it was off to the next senior. This box was put together for Marsha Connor's husband, but he wasn't home for the delivery as he's been in the hospital for a few days.
I really like it because, believe it or not, he does get excited because of the things that they have in it.
And Connor says even though her husband may be home before Christmas, he won't be able to open his box right away.
I don't let him open it until Christmas Eve.
Here for you in Lansing, Shamir Owens, 6 News.
Well, imagine taking your dog out for a walk on your usual trail in Lansing, only to discover that someone has set up shop to hunt deer. Shamir Owens spoke with the man who made the discovery and shares what he says he could not keep quiet about it.
Sherry, the man says when he came across deer feed, a hunting blind, and a space heater near Graves Park with a playground just a few feet away, he had to warn others.
More so it's annoying. I don't want my dog to get shot, and I don't want to get shot.
It's something Brandon McGann started worrying about after he came across a setup to lure deer at a park just a few feet away from his home.
I was coming down the trail. The trail's right there, and I looked over and I could see the blind a little bit, and I was like, that's odd. And I know you're not supposed to be hunting back here.
McGann says he was walking his dog when the dog ran off, leading him to this big pile of deer feed. And here in Michigan, baiting deer is illegal in the Lower Peninsula.
Anyone that hunts, they know how many rules you have to follow and how responsible you have to be, and this just goes against all of that.
After making this discovery, McGann says he knew he had to warn his neighbors, especially since kids play in the park right off the trail.
I looked on Google Maps. It's less than it's like 50 yards directly from this pinpoint over there is the kids' playground. And there's a basketball court right there. A lot of people that walk back here, kids walk back here. And it's just plain wrong.
So McGann took a few photos and a video, put them on the Nextdoor app, hoping to make others aware and maybe even scare the hunter off. He also made a call to the DNR. They came out today and took the trail camera the hunter had set up. But when he and I went back to the area,
he took his blind, he took his heater. That was all here an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. The guy figured it out, so he's probably not going to be back out here anytime soon. DNR said they're going to be watching this. They're going to be coming out here and checking this site now. So hopefully the guy's gone and we can come back through the trails and the park and not have to worry about anything.
McGann says he hopes people will think twice before putting the lives of others in danger, and that he feels better knowing the state will be keeping an eye out.
Well, tonight we have more on a story we first brought you a few weeks ago about Dice Auto Sales. It's a local car dealer accused of making bad sales. Shamir Owens is here for you now with a warning from another woman whose car she bought from that dealer put her in grave danger. Shamir?
Lauren, almost every day viewers are contacting 6 News to share a bad experience they had after buying a car from Dice Auto Sales. Today, one woman told 6 News that a car she bought almost cost her life.
My daughter was afraid to get in my car.
A vehicle Allie Dean Ray says she bought from Dice Auto Sales in August of last year.
And at the time, I was still a single mom and working 3 jobs, so I needed a car when mine kind of died.
Dean Ray says she purchased a 2009 Dodge Journey from the dealer, and then, you guessed it, within a week, the vehicle needed multiple repairs. Repairs she believed Dice Auto Sales would take care of, as they had promised. Dice Auto Sales kept her vehicle for 6 weeks. Dean Ray says that on the day she went to pick up her vehicle, the unthinkable happened.
I picked up my daughter. I was going maybe 40 miles an hour down like a 55 road, and the wheel just went flying. Just came off.
After that, Dean Ray says she had her vehicle towed to a mechanic who made a gruesome discovery.
This hole goes all the way through. The lower control arm mounting point is actually bent. Oh, there's another hole that goes all the way through. This vehicle is not even roadworthy to be in a parking lot.
Dean Ray decided to share her experience on Facebook and tag Dice Auto Sales in her post, and to her surprise, they responded.
They got on my social media and started to blame me for the car.
So 6 News went back to Dice Auto Sales looking for owner Jeff Dice, who agreed to meet with us a few weeks back and never showed. But when 6 News arrived today,
Looking to talk with Jeff, is he available?
He's not even here.
So an employee took our information down yet again and said that Jeff would contact us, as we've heard many times before. In the meantime, Dean Ray says she wants people to think twice before buying a car from Dice Auto Sales.
Really just don't want this to happen to anybody else. They probably shouldn't be in business.
Well, we are remembering the life of NBA giant and activist Bill Russell, who died today at the age of 88. The Boston Celtics tweeted saying, quote, "To be the greatest champion in your sport, to revolutionize the way the game is played, and to be a societal leader all at once seems unthinkable." But that is who Bill Russell was. Well, Ian's in for Nick tonight, and it's time for sports. And Michigan State has already received some national attention in just the first week.
Yeah, Jacoby Widman certainly enjoyed his first game in the green and white because of it.
Thanks for joining us for 6 News at 11. We'll see you right back here in the morning.